Habits are powerful forces that shape our lives. They are the small decisions and actions we perform every day, often without conscious thought. Over time, these seemingly insignificant behaviors compound into significant results, influencing our health, relationships, work, and overall well-being. Understanding the mechanics of habits can empower us to take control of our actions and create positive change. Habits can be either beneficial or detrimental. Good habits like regular exercise or mindful eating contribute to a healthier and more fulfilling life, while bad habits such as procrastination or excessive screen time can hinder our progress and lead to negative consequences. By recognizing the impact of our habits, we can start making conscious choices that align with our goals and aspirations. Habits work on a simple yet powerful three-step loop cue action reward. The cue is a trigger that initiates the habit, such as a time of day, a specific location, or an emotional state. For example, feeling stressed might trigger the habit of reaching for a sugary snack. The action is the behavior itself, the habit you perform in response to the cue. This could be biting your nails, scrolling through social media, or going for a run. Finally, the reward is the positive outcome associated with the habit. This could be a feeling of pleasure, relief from stress, or a sense of accomplishment. Our brains are wired to form habits through a process called neuroplasticity. This means that our brains are constantly changing and adapting based on our experiences. When we repeat a behavior over and over, the neural pathways associated with that behavior become stronger and more efficient. This is why habits can become automatic over time. Our brains learn to associate the cue with the action and the reward, making it more likely that we will repeat the behavior in the future. Understanding this process can help us be more mindful of the habits we are forming and make it easier to break free from negative patterns. Habits play a crucial role in our professional lives. In the workplace, our habits determine our productivity, efficiency, and overall success. For example, the habit of arriving at work on time and being prepared for meetings can contribute to a reputation for reliability and professionalism. Developing strong work habits such as prioritizing tasks, managing time effectively, and communicating clearly can significantly enhance our performance and increase our chances of achieving our career goals. Conversely, negative habits like procrastination or poor communication can hinder our progress and limit our potential. Section 5. Navigating the limitations of habits. While habits are powerful tools for self-improvement, it's important to recognize their limitations. Habits are not a quick fix or a guaranteed path to success. They require time and effort to develop and maintain. It's important to be patient and persistent in our efforts to change our behavior. Furthermore, habits are most effective when they are aligned with our values and goals. Simply forming habits for the sake of it is unlikely to lead to lasting change. Instead, we need to be intentional about the habits we choose to cultivate and ensure they are contributing to our overall well-being. Section 6. Cultivating positive habits, a practical guide. Forming good habits can be challenging, but it is certainly achievable with a strategic approach. Start by identifying the habit you want to develop and defining it clearly. For instance, instead of vaguely aiming to exercise more, set a specific goal to go for a 30-minute walk every morning before work. Next, choose a specific cue that will trigger this new habit. This could be a time of day, a particular event, or even an existing habit. For example, you could link your new morning walk to your morning coffee routine. After you finish your coffee, you immediately head out for your walk. Section 7. Breaking free from negative habits. Breaking bad habits can be just as challenging as forming good ones. A helpful first step is to identify the cue that triggers the unwanted behavior. Once you've pinpointed the trigger, you can try to avoid it or replace it with a more positive cue. For example, if you're trying to reduce your social media use, consider deleting the apps from your phone or logging out of your accounts. This creates friction, making it more difficult to engage in the unwanted behavior. Simultaneously, try replacing this habit with a more positive one. Section 8, the transformative power of fruitful habits. Incorporating fruitful habits into our daily routines can significantly enhance our lives. One such habit is establishing a consistent sleep schedule. Going to bed and waking up around the same time each day regulates our body's natural sleep-wake cycle, improving sleep quality and energy levels. Another beneficial habit is incorporating daily solitude into our lives. Spending time alone with our thoughts, even for a few minutes each day, can reduce stress, boost creativity, and promote self-awareness. This could involve meditation, journaling, or simply enjoying a quiet cup of tea in a peaceful environment. Section 9, habits versus addictions, a crucial distinction. While habits are often discussed in the context of self-improvement, it's crucial to differentiate them from addictions. Habits are behaviors we repeat regularly, but we can generally control them. Addictions, on the other hand, are characterized by an inability to control the behavior despite negative consequences. Addictions are complex and often stem from a combination of genetic, environmental, and social factors. They require professional help to overcome. If you or someone you know is struggling with addiction, seeking help from a healthcare professional or a support group is essential.